Bros, what did they find?
Reports are circulating that Anthony Joshua may have been involved in a serious road accident in Nigeria, but the situation is still unclear and developing. Early information from our own state claims that 2 vehicles collided on a highway and that 2 people sadly lost their lives. However, these details have not been officially confirmed, and the story should be treated with caution until reliable sources provide verified updates.
Now, the incident involves the SUV that Anthony J. Joshua was in colliding with a stationary truck. Now, Anthony Joshua was positioned behind the driver as a passenger, and there was a passenger in the front seat on the passenger side and behind that passenger. Both of those passengers passed away. So if you can see from the footage, and hopefully the footage isn't too much for you guys, you can see that Anthony J. Joshua is dazed, very confused here. But that side of the SUV is severely damaged.
It is being reported that Anthony Joshua was traveling in one of the vehicles involved and suffered injuries, though there is currently no confirmation that they are life-threatening. What makes the situation more serious is the claim that the 2 people who died were part of Joshua's British entourage. If this is true, it goes far beyond boxing news and becomes a deeply personal tragedy. Joshua is known for keeping a close, trusted circle, and losing people so close to him would affect anyone, regardless of fame, strength, or status. Right now, the exact details of the crash are still unclear, and there has been no official statement from Matchroom, Anthony Joshua's team, or local authorities. Until confirmed information is released, this remains a developing situation, and speculation should be avoided. Thoughts are with the families affected and everyone involved as the boxing world waits for verified updates.
Joshua has received minor injuries and he's been taken to hospital. So eyewitnesses say Joshua was in a Lexus SUV with 3 other passengers, and he was involved in an accident in which that Lexus collided with a truck that was stationary at the time, and there are videos online of a shaken Joshua being taken out of the car. So local police have confirmed that Joshua has suffered minor injury.
In the middle of all the noise, rumors, and shock, Jake Paul's response felt respectful and appropriate when he said life is much more important than boxing. I am praying for the lives lost, AJ, and everyone affected by today's tragic accident. It showed that the situation was bigger than the sport. Moments like this remind everyone that boxing, rivalries, and online drama don't matter when real lives are affected. Some things are simply more important than any fight.
Bros, what did they find?
Hearing Jake put human life before boxing is exactly how the situation should be handled, because no win-loss or paycheck can compare to real loss. When you think about Anthony Joshua, a man known for his discipline and close circle, it's easy to imagine how heavy this moment must be for him. This isn't about titles, records, or future fights right now. It's about people, families, and a kind of pain that doesn't care about fame or success. Jake's words cut through all the debate and remind everyone that before fighters, promoters, or fans, they are human beings first.
Now, he did have security. His security was in an SUV behind him, following Anthony A.J. Joshua. Anthony Joshua is fine, sustaining minor injuries. There were images of Anthony Joshua enjoying his vacation in Nigeria with his friends and everything. Yeah, he has his shirt off and everything because, you know, he's in Africa. It's warm out there. He was just enjoying his time. And unfortunately, there was a car crash.
There was a video circulating shortly before the incident, and looking back, it makes the situation feel even more serious. Seeing normal moments right before a tragedy reminds you how fast life can change without warning. It adds a reality that words alone can't fully explain. Right now, this is the only way the situation should be viewed, because moments like this show how small boxing debates really are compared to real life.
Devastating news coming out of Lagos, Nigeria. 2 dead as Anthony Joshua is involved in a road accident on the expressway. Details are coming in real time, but as the report stands right now, Anthony Joshua has reportedly been involved in a road accident in Ogun State, Nigeria.
For Anthony Joshua, this is not just a news story or something people will talk about for a few days. It's something that will stay with him long after the headlines fade. Accidents like this don't end when the cameras turn off or statements are released. They stay in the quiet moments, in unanswered questions, and in memories that suddenly feel much heavier. The fact that it happened outside the ring, during normal life, makes it even more painful. It's a reminder that no matter how strong or prepared someone is, some things happen without warning and without fairness.
How's it going, people? I hope you're all well, whatever you're doing. Just a quick message. Tomorrow at 5:30 p.m, I'm going to be in Battersea at the new Under Armour store. I hope you get this message in time, because for those that turn up, we've got some big surprise.
The boxing world, despite all its arguments and differences, usually comes together during moments like this. Everyone understands that the dangers around fighters don't stop inside the ring. Right now, what matters most isn't analysis, rumors, or what happens next. It's showing respect to those who lost their lives, giving space to the families affected, and waiting patiently for confirmed information. Some moments are bigger than sport and require compassion and humanity before any opinions are shared.
According to reports, 2 people died in the accident that occurred in Nigeria earlier this morning. The vehicle conveying the Nigerian-born British boxer was said to have collided with another car under circumstances that are yet to be fully established.
That pause is important because when news like this breaks, people often react too fast and forget what those involved are truly going through. For Anthony Joshua, this isn't something he can just explain away with a statement or move on from quickly. Loss stays with you long after the headlines disappear. If the reports are true, this is the kind of experience that changes how you see everyday life, travel, and normal moments you once didn't think twice about. The video from before the accident makes it even more emotional, showing how fragile life really is. One moment everything feels normal and calm, and the next, everything is changed forever.
Going to give you guys any updates on this as they roll in. You guys know that I don't cover what happens outside of the ring, but when it's a tragedy like this, I do. When it came to Errol the Truth Spence and his car crash and his accident, I covered that as well. But Anthony Joshua is fine. I'm not sure if there was someone in the stationary truck. I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to report on that. But the truck was stationary, and Anthony Joshua's SUV struck the stationary truck.
Bros, what did they find?
This situation is unsettling, and it needs time, care, and patience. There will be official updates, statements, and investigations, but none of that changes the human impact at the center. Boxing is a sport of toughness and pushing forward, but even the strongest people need space to process grief and shock. Right now, the most important thing is to give that space without speculation, pressure, or turning tragedy into content. Some moments are bigger than analysis, bigger than stories, and bigger than the sport, and this is one of them. Drop your thoughts in the comments, discuss it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters.